Hello everyone, and welcome back to another exciting video. Today we're diving into one of the greatest chess games ever played, a true classic from the 18th century. This historic battle took place in London in the year 1892 between two remarkable players, Wordsworth and Mundell. Let's jump straight into the action. Wordsworth, playing as white, opened the game with pawn to e4. Mundell responded with pawn to e5. Then came knight to f3, and black answered with knight to c6. Wordsworth developed his other knight to c3, and Mundell supported the center by playing pawn to d6, preparing for smooth bishop development. Wordsworth challenged the center with pawn to d4. Mundell replied with bishop to g4, pinning the knight on f3. White developed his bishop to e3, reinforcing the d4 pawn. Black, aiming for complexity, countered with pawn to f5, an aggressive push on the king side. Wordsworth advanced with pawn to d5, attacking the knight on c6. Mundell ignored the threat and instead captured the e4 pawn, putting pressure on White's knight. Wordsworth calmly recaptured the pawn on e4, and Mundell repositioned his knight to e7, aiming for greater flexibility. Next, Wordsworth played pawn to c4, securing the d5 pawn. Mundell brought his other knight into play with knight to f6, offering a potential trade. Wordsworth accepted the trade by playing knight captures knight on f6. Mundell recaptured with the g-pawn, opening the g-file but weakening his kingside in the process. Then, Wordsworth played pawn to h3, trying to chase away the bishop on g4. Surprisingly, Mundell retreated the bishop to d7 instead of h5. Now came a brilliant tactical idea from Wordsworth. He played knight to h4. This seemingly quiet move opened up the queen's diagonal and created serious threats on black's weakened kingside, especially on the white squares. At this point, Mundell needed to play bishop to g7 to reinforce his defenses, but instead he blundered with knight to g6, which left him wide open to attack. Wordsworth took full advantage. Instead of protecting the knight on h4, he played a calm but deadly move, bishop to d3, inviting the knight capture. Mundell took the bait and captured the knight on h4. And now, the killer strike, queen to h5, an absolutely lethal attacking move. Black tried to defend by placing a knight back on g6, but Wordsworth captured it instantly with his light-squared bishop, a stunning blow. If black now recaptures the bishop with the pawn on h7, the rook on h8 is left hanging and could be lost. In desperation, Mundell moved his king to e7. And now came the move of the game, a mind-blowing queen sacrifice. Wordsworth played queen captures the pawn on e5, right in the center of the board. Can you spot why this is such a brilliant move? If black captures the queen with the f6 pawn, then white responds with bishop to g5, and it's checkmate. If instead black captures the queen with a d6 pawn, then bishop to c5 leads to another beautiful checkmate. What a stunning finish, a true masterpiece. From the calm build-up to the breathtaking tactics, these classic games are a reminder of how rich and creative chess has always been. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing chess content. See you in the next one. Take care and have a great day.